Today's video is about a small program which is a famous one. It's called FizzBuzz. I have already created a class called a FizzBuzz class here, and as you can see, this is just a simple class with no methods or no instance variables. So first thing we will do is we will just write a method, and I will make this method to return a string, and I will call it a FizzBuzz, and I will make this method to take int type argument, and would say number. All right, so I will briefly tell you what is a FizzBuzz program. Actually, a FizzBuzz, it's a very simple program. The task case, or the logic case, that when a user enters any number, we will check that number. If that number was divisible by 3, we will print out to the console the word fizz. And if any number that was divisible by 5, we will just simply print out to the console the word buzz. And if any number that was divisible by both 3 and 5, then we will print out to the console the word FizzBuzz. And for the else class, we will print out to the console the word not divisible. All right, let's start coding. So I will take, for this we will use if statement or condition. If this number is divided by 3 and the remainder is 0, then I need you to just simply, I'm not gonna print, I will just try to return, okay? Just return word fizz. Let's make this capital. Else if this number is divisible by 5 and the remainder is 0, then you will just return the word buzz. Else if the number, so the third conditional statement, we are checking to see if that number is divisible by both of these other two numbers, I mean 3 and 5. 3, and if this number is divisible by 3 equals and the remainder is 0, and here we will use logical and this number is divisible by 5 and the remainder is 0, then we will just simply return, and we would just simply return else if the number is divisible by 3 and the remainder is 0, and this number is divisible by 5 and the remainder is 0, simply return FizzBuzz. Else just return not divisible. Sorry, not divisible. Okay, this is it. Okay, I will talk about this. Okay, this is it, guys. This is the logic that you need to write in here. As you can see, this area is highlighted. This condition is highlighted. There are two conditions. These are highlighted. I will talk about this. Okay, but let's run the program. Before we run the program, we need to go to the main method, and in the main method we need to create object of the class, or let's say to get the instance of our FizzBuzz class. Get an object, we need to get instance of FizzBuzz class or object of the FizzBuzz class. New FizzBuzz, FizzBuzz, we will just put the number 3, and we need to take this statement inside, println method. Now let's run this by pressing Ctrl R on Mac. We're still waiting. Alright, as you can see, we get a fizz in here because 3 is divisible by 3 and the remainder is 0 because it's divisible fixed, there is no remainder. Well, let's try the second case. Check if this 5 is divisible by 5. We will run it again. See, it prints out buzz. Why? Because 5 is divisible by 5. Alright, now let's make this 25 and run it again. It's still buzz because it's divisible. Well, this time we will try to type a number which is divisible by both 3 and 5, and we will check our edge case here that whether we get the required result or not. So I would say let's type 15. 15 is a number which is divisible by 3 as well as 5. So let's type 15, run it again. Problem. See, we only get fizz but we don't get buzz. But our condition, our logic here says that if any number is divisible by 3 and 5, in our case, as I told you, 15 is divisible by 3 and 5, it has to return what? Fizz buzz. But what did we get here? Only fizz. So here's a problem. Okay, we need to debug this. Now, the reason behind this false result is that we have placed this condition, this else statement, in a wrong place. This condition first. It will evaluate this condition first, and then it will go to the second condition and the third condition. Okay, so let's move this. There's a shortcut for moving a piece of code from one place to another or from one area to another on IntelliJ IDE, but I can't remember it. But I will just, cut this. Fix this. Let's make them only F and this one else. Okay, now we don't see any error here. Okay, so what this does, it will check if the number is divisible by 3 and as well as the number is divisible by 5, then I need you to print FizzBuzz, return FizzBuzz. Second condition will check after that. Okay, if a number is only divisible by 3, it will return fizz. And the next condition will check if the number is only divisible by 5, it will return buzz. At the end, we are simply returning not divisible. Why? Because if the number is neither divisible by 3 nor by 5, in that case we will just simply return this statement. Alright, so again, let's go to our main method. Control R, we'll rerun the program and we will see what we get. Bingo, we get what? FizzBuzz, because we fixed the condition. Yeah, Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video.